Hey, hello, welcome back, Mary, to another video. And hello also to mom and dad, family, and other friends. How you doing? On this video is a collection of recordings of neighborhoods on my way home from riding past the beach. And I purposely didn't speak on any of these videos. Figured I would just put some background music and let you guys enjoy it that way. But I'm trying a new feature of this voiceover, and I'm going to see how this works out. So I was just cruising around on Siesta Key, and I stumbled across this dead-end road that I went down at the very end of. I'm like, oh, I've got to record this and share and pass this along to my viewers, because it's just gorgeous. As you can see, it's just a quaint little dead-end road with cobblestone brick paved surface, just engulfed with these canopy trees there, and just lush vegetation, and trees and shrubs to the right. Obviously the homes are on the right hand side, and they're placed on let's see, is that Sarasota Bay? I always forget what that's called, but anyway, that's lake waterfront property. Just absolutely amazing. Big huge yards with lush landscaping, which you can't see from this view, but you get the point, I guess. Yeah, had a good day just riding around. I was on my way home, and I figured I hadn't made any videos at all this day, and I figured, all right, let's get something done at least. And had to do a quick little U-turn because something caught my eye. I want to go down this little private lane to check it out. Man, it's just, oh, it's like a jungle back in there. Yeah, that must be something else to live in a town that's touristy and just full of traffic all the time, and to have a piece of property like this that's just tucked back in the, not in the woods, but you know what I mean, just kind of tucked back away from the hustle and bustle of the busy streets, and have your own little quaint little paradise. It's just so cool. And there's neighborhoods like this everywhere. It's like you wouldn't even picture or imagine, as you go by some roads, that okay, if I go down this way, there's going to be these immaculate landscaped yards and lush vegetation and stuff. But I find them all the time. It's just amazing, and it's such a treat to find these, because there's so many cookie cutter 60s and 70s developed neighborhoods that just have the plain Jane cinder block and stucco exteriors, that were built on a budget. And there's just hundreds of those kinds of places. So it's just neat to find some properties that have some customization and some unique style and class to them. Yeah, this was also just a dead-end street coming off of Midnight Pass Run. I'm on the east side of Midnight Pass Run, which goes through this Siesta Key. And just taking a little shortcut to get across the bridge. I think I mentioned in one other video, maybe about this sidewalk specifically, but I know I have mentioned this in the past, but how I love and really appreciate just the simple design elements on the curvy sidewalks and the landscaping that they've intentionally created just to make it a more, I don't know, unique experience of walking down the road. I'm so used to just those straight perpendicular and parallel sidewalks in Clinton, Iowa that don't have any character or flair. So it's just kind of neat. It's just, I don't know, I love it. I love all the special things about Sarasota that they do to make it more attractive. What? Now over here on the right hand side, obviously you can see the brightly colored buildings. Just gives it that touristy feel. I had no idea what those shops were, so I decided to ride in this parking lot to kind of get a closer look at it and see what they're all about. But you'd think they were all together with a theme, kind of, you know, like one big place that has just a multicolored buildings, but obviously it's just individual shops. Right there you can see we just passed you know, moped rentals. There's jet ski rentals and stuff in this same little complex. So I just felt like riding through, getting a little closer view and showing off these beautiful colored buildings. Look how gorgeous that sun is. Now, if I was a tourist or a visitor, I would definitely pull into this parking lot just to see what they have to sell. You know what I mean? We're such consumers. But yeah, it just kind of screams, come over here, look what I have to offer. I don't know, maybe I'm exaggerating, but I think they're pretty. Don't ask me what I'm doing. I don't know. I guess I just want to look at every nook and cranny that I come across. Just can't help myself. I just love to explore this beautiful city of Sarasota and just take in all that I can. I love it. Oh, you guys ready for some different background music yet? I know it's probably getting kind of old. All right, let me see if I can find something else. Hang on, don't go anywhere. No, I promise I'll find something better. No, that wasn't it. Where did I put that John Denver cassettes?
Got me a fine wife, I got me old fiddle. The sun's coming up, I got cakes on.
This side street caught my attention, so I decided to just head down this way and see what I could discover along this road. Seems at first to be just a typical neighborhood. There's nothing too exciting, but I gotta take my chances. I think there ends up being another side road that was halfway decent, but I'm not sure. Still waiting. Looks like this might be a dud. Alright, let's go down this way, see what's here. Another dead end, but it was a pleasant dead end. Some nice homes here to look at. Cul-de-sacs everywhere. And I guess we'll try this one. Is it gonna be worth it? No. Heading back. Pretty nice landscaping though down that little lane. Some green and luscious stuff to look at. Nice yard. Man, I can just spend all day, well actually I do, all day looking at people's properties and the different landscaping and styles of architecture, just everything. I'm entertained by everything or anything. I don't remember why I stopped here. I think just because there's a canal over there, and I was hoping I would get the water in the camera shot, but it didn't work out so well. Man, you think they got enough palm trees down here? There sure are a lot of them. Oops, blew that stop sign. I'll come back tomorrow and stop twice. Alright, now I'm entering back onto Stickney Point Road. This is the South Bridge way to get over to Siesta Key. Now, don't be afraid. I know I'm riding out on this busy street, but there's not much traffic this time of day, and I hate using those crosswalks over here because it just it takes forever to get across the road, so I figured I would go across with the traffic. This intersection is US 41 or Tamiami Trail. I guess I was wrong about that. A jogger got to go across the same time I did. What are you going to do? Okay, and now I believe after you cross US 41, the road turns into Clark Road. Oh yeah, I turn right here and come across this awesome car show. This is gonna be neat. Nice little treat. I don't know why I even decided to turn right here. I think it's because there's a Hooters right here, and when my friend Brad, Katie, and their boys came down to visit, we all went to that restaurant, so I just wanted to ride by it. And here comes the car show.
Take care, man. Y'all enjoy. Probably put a blanket down and get to this. No? No, I didn't.
That was a pretty good collection of modern and old classic cars.
Boys will be
worth it.
boys.
You can't tell in the video, but man, that Jeep in front of me was just, I don't know, peeling out and just going super. He had a loud exhaust, so he was just gunning it just to make his vehicle sound really loud. I enjoyed it, but it was kind of I don't know, rude and disrespectful, but sounded cool for a little bit. I'll probably speed this part up here while I'm riding around the sidewalk and fast forward it until I get to the next clip of another neighborhood. Yeah, of course I've got to check this out. This is right up my alley. I didn't realize it at the time, but I was entering a neighborhood or area that I've been to before, in which I exited this park. I've never entered at this park at this particular spot, so it's a new trail to me. But of course, eventually it will join with a network of trails that I am used to. But it's always a nice treat to discover a new, quote-unquote, new trail or park that I have experienced for the first time. So this is the stuff I really love, just riding through the woods. Something else caught my eye. I've got to turn around and check it out. I think I go right here. I don't remember. Who knows what I'm doing? I'm having fun, that's what I'm doing. I believe this is part of the Red Bug Slough Park District, which I've been to many times. I absolutely love it. It's just huge, acres and acres and acres of wooded property with very well groomed and traveled paths that usually I've never seen another bicyclist. It's usually just elderly walkers. And there's one now. Hope he finds his way back. Ew, yuck, a paved road. And this is where it becomes all familiar to me. Over on the left-hand side is, Red Bug Slough. But this park has been under construction for, seems like several months now. In a previous video that I posted, you saw me having to avoid the entrance and trying to find a new point of entry. So I had to go through a subdivision that I wasn't familiar with and just kind of navigate my way through, and eventually found an entrance to the park, but they don't allow you to enter at the main entrance on Beneva Road. So I'm just cruising around, going where I can. And I know where this path leads, so I decided to go this way and exit into the side neighborhood. I remember when I first moved here, my friend Todd Goodman gave me a bike to use, and so it was just a pedal bike, a beach cruiser. So I remember riding the bike along this path way back in the beginning when I had to use human power. I'll never go back. It's just absolutely amazing to have an electric bike, because you can do these things, go over these rough surfaces and not even think twice about it, because you don't have to struggle to get through it. You just keep exploring. It's just unbelievable. It just expands your world. At least in my viewpoint, I love to explore and go everywhere and see new things and enjoy nature. What was I gonna say? Oh, I don't know. Something about how I appreciate the electric bike, and I'm sure the hardcore pedal bicyclists probably don't get it, because they're so used to just staying on paved roads and doing their activity for exercise or a personal goal progress. But this is just an amazing world of opportunity to just cruise around and have a good time. It's used as a huge form of entertainment for me, of course. I don't know, it's just a great experience. I absolutely love every single minute of it. I'm going back in and do another loop around. It's so simple, but it's just so much fun. I don't know how to express it any more than what I have, but I am just on the moon when I'm riding this bike through the woods. It's just the coolest thing I could ever think of. Duck. Hey, there's some people. Run away. There's this other park nearby where my rental was. It has a frisbee golf. Actually, the whole point of it is because it's a frisbee golf course, but it's just an amazing park nestled between several lakes and lagoons and ponds. So it's just a great riding experience. And I remember going to a peninsula, and I knew it was going to be a dead end. I had to turn around, but I saw a young couple sitting on a bench just enjoying the view. So I gave them plenty of heads up notice that I was entering their proximity in case they were fooling around, give them a chance to compose themselves. It's nice that I do things like that for people. And there's the famous bridge that I was afraid to walk across way back when. Yeah, at that point in time, the water was so high it was rushing over this little man-made levee, dam, water retention device. And I was hesitant to go across because I didn't want to slip and fall. And it took my stupid brain a while to realize I could walk across the stepping stones and stay above the surface of the water and not slip and fall. So now that I know that it's safe this time, I'm taking a little opportunity to scan the surrounding area and just get a few shots of this drainage ditch, which I'm absolutely fascinated by for some reason. I just love drainage ditches. I just love water. I mean, it's just the faster rushing water, the better, but I still enjoy looking at just still water. I just can't get enough of it. I love rushing water or bodies of water. I mean, I'm not alone in this. Everyone appreciates water to some point, but I dig it. All right, Brent, let's get going. Come on, can we go now, please? That's enough. Thank you. What are you doing? Go. And back to civilization. This was a very long day for me, so I was kind of relieved, not relieved, but excited, or I didn't mind going home. Oh, okay. This skips right to this part. This is Wilkinson Road, goes east and west. This road will always have a sentimental memory for me. just because when I first got the e-bike and was exploring my new area, my new neighborhood, I was just flabbergasted by the curvy sidewalks and the design that that went into this little walkway. And obviously they make it, this one particularly, super wide to make it a definite intention for people to, you know, walk their dogs, go jogging. There's plenty of room to pass opposing pedestrians. It's just amazing, going back and forth, back and forth. And you'll see at the very end there's a, you know, a pond and a lagoon that I focus on for a little bit. Yeah, I just love the sidewalk. Don't you love that the golden hour, that time at dusk, man, where just the sun hits the trees just right. It's spectacular. Hey, let's deal with the straight part. And here's a super pretty pond that I like. Now, of course, you know, video doesn't quite capture the reality of what you're viewing, but you can probably see in this video the different tint of green that is evident in the water. Now, of course, in person, it's just the most amazing deep green that I just normally don't see that color green in a pond, so I'm not sure if there's a particular kind of algae growth or seaweed-ish plants that cause that here, but it's just so deep. It looks just so thick, you know, like you can scoop it up and just grab the greenness with your hand. Oh, I love it. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Hope I'm not making anybody seasick with my back and forth quick turns here. Just trying to get some good shots of the pond for everybody. Hey, there's someone you haven't been yet before. Check it out. Now on that sign right there, it says, you know, Sarasota County property, no trespassing. I don't always follow the rules. I figured it was something I'm not supposed to be on, but I went down anyway. But to my disappointment, there was a quick dead end full of brush that I could not pass. There it is. I'm like, yeah, I'm not going in that crap. I put two and two together and realized that this comes out, it does a little L shape and comes out, exits out on Honore Avenue, which I was going to go down anyway. So I figured I would just do a loop around the pond there, but it didn't work out for me this time. And that bike is very difficult to turn around. I got to do like a 7-point turn to get facing the other direction. Yeah, this pond here is not as nice to look at. Look at It's just got exposed weeds that maybe used to be underwater. Looks like they're dying. It's just not as healthy of an ecosystem as the other pond was. Taking a few shortcuts because I have an all-terrain bicycle. Might as well skip some of the sidewalks and go on the grass. For the most part, it's not too an uncomfortable ride. Of course, the bike has front suspension, which I've never really adjusted. The guy at the shop said just leave it to the setting from the factory. That's your best option. And then I have a rear seat post, rear suspension seat post, which is just a game changer. It makes things so much more comfortable. Now this boulevard is not quite as kept up or healthy looking as most of them are, but I just absolutely love this area and how they've designed their streets and traffic flow, to avoid people from turning left and blocking traffic. But yeah, this median is really run down, and it's not that it's not well kept, it's just it's not growing properly. The grass is sparse. But it gave me an opportunity to ride down the middle of it. Most of them are fairly narrow. This one's a really wide median. And here comes the adventure side in me. Gotta try something different. And check traffic to my right. Nobody's coming. And this intersection here is Bee Ridge Road and Honore Avenue. Super, super busy road. I think I cut, yes, thank goodness I cut the film. Look at that sunlight on that fence. Now right here is not quite the entrance to my neighborhood, where my house is. I took a street, the one street to the south of that, just to go in a different way. Now for most of you viewers, if you saw these two police vehicles stopped, you would just wonder what was going on. But with my spotty past in history with law enforcement and breaking the law, when I pass a police officer like that, I instantly have this feeling of suspicion, guilt, shame, fear. What am I doing wrong? Are they going to know? Do they know my name? Things like that I will always be cursed with because of my, all my wrongdoings has warped my view of law enforcement. It has gotten much better, of course, since I finally have a clean driving record. Not a clean record, but repaired all of the damage and paid my restitutions to be a normal citizen on the road again. And also because of my newfound faith in Jesus Christ, I have established that's my identity, and I no longer wear the guilt and shame of my past. But that being said, there's still a part of me that has a weird feeling when I get near a policeman. So you guys who have never broken the law or been arrested should feel quite lucky. You don't have to go through that. And now I'm finally in an area where I know exactly where I'm going. Before I made a wrong turn because I wasn't even sure how to get back to my main street and got kind of turned around a little bit. Yeah, actually this is going to be the first shot, recorded shot that I have of entering my neighborhood. I did try a video once before where I made a partial video of exiting the neighborhood, but then I hit the wrong button. I hit pause or something. So here's the street that I live on. It's an east-west street. It's just south of Weber Street. So it's very close to normal traffic to get to where you need to go. And this is the furthest the northern road of the neighborhood. So what I'm trying to say is it doesn't get much traffic because it's on the very edge of the subdivision. So you would only go down this road if you intentionally wanted to go back to your house or to someone you know. So it's a nice little quiet little neighborhood. Now I believe the reason why I passed my house to keep going is because I thought there was a policeman behind me way back at the end of the road. So I don't know, for some reason I just didn't want him to know where I lived. It's just, there's that thing where I just I'm trying to be conspicuous even though I'm not doing anything wrong, just because of my past. Kind of haunts me sometimes. Even though I've made lots of progress, it's still in the back of my mind that I need to avoid authority. I don't know, but a silly, irrational thought, I know, but something that I still have to deal with. Alright guys, so this is going to conclude this video. Thanks a lot for tagging along. I hope you weren't too bored by my excessive neighborhood adventures, but I had a great time. I'm glad to share this stuff with you. And here is my house. There's my old car. And that's it. The end. Talk to you later.